Hello, everyone. My name is Joe Tilley. I live in Rumford, Maine. I'm a radical free speech extremist. I just wanted to touch on some gunpowder logic. If you take a little birdseed pile of black powder and you place it on a plate, and you take a grill lighter and you touch the flame to it, nothing too special is going to happen. It's just going to go poof. Zero containment, zero problem. The same way, if you take something like drug regulation, right? And you just regulate it so you can get a gram of cocaine for $17.23 at a CVS pharmacy, right? That would be open air situation, right? It's not going to lead to cartels weaponizing children or putting drugs in their backpacks and using them as carriers. It's not going to lead to forced prostitution and all these drugs all over our streets being trafficked by dangerous criminals with guns that are killing cops and orphaning children or making children fatherless, right? That belong to law enforcement homes and things. All that bloody mess is done away with. Now, the same thing applies to free speech. This cancer culture is nonsense, right? If you deplatform someone and say, no, you cannot have a voice because I don't like what you say, that is containment. That's taking this gunpowder and instead of burning it on a plate, that's wrapping it in some paper and holding onto it real tight and then lighting a fuse and see how that goes for your fingers, right? How did the grand social experiment work when they said, oh, no, you cannot drink under penalty of arrest? The result was gangsters with guns selling alcohol and shooting cops. You have drug prohibition, and it's the same way. Gangsters with guns selling drugs and shooting cops. So, it's like Spinoza, right? Baruch Spinoza said, he who tries to determine everything by law foments crime rather than lessens it. This is a problem that is created by the system. And it's a problem of the system to think that they can, the people think, really, not so much the system, really, it's becoming a more increased societal problem, which is being reflected by a lot of the factions of government, which is that you can cancel people and tell them that they can't talk or that they can't have ideas that you don't like. That's where things are going to get pretty hairy, and I think that that's where lives are going to get lost. If it continues, you're going to see a lot of really crazy shit happening, more and more, all over the place, right? And just in full disclosure, so that people don't try to deplatform me because of my background, I have a background in weapons trafficking, criminal use of explosives, arson. I don't commit crime anymore. I live a very peaceful, clean life. But I do have a lot to say, and this is one thing that I have to say. Thank you.